here.
Share the screen. Okay, polynomial functions.
Yeah, finally.
Finally, an easy topic. Okay, tell me what is the meaning of word polynomial?
Polynomial is like poly matlab many, obviously.
Very good. Poly matlab many. So, what is the meaning of polynomial and function?
So degrees, number of degrees बहुत होती है इसमें और from like bigger to the lowest number के form में लिखा जाता है इसको जैसे
Basically, what is poly? Poly means many,
हाँ
and nomial means monomial. So basically, what is monomial? Mono means one. So from the word monomial, the word arises polynomial. Mono means one, and polynomial means many. Have you changed
yes
something?
no मैंने बुक खोला था वो एक्सरसाइज खुली थी
Okay, okay.
मैंने ये बुक हाँ
Okay. So polynomial means many. Don't scroll. Wait,
okay
read it. Okay. We have already
okay
learned what is the meaning of function. We have already
yes
completed so many exercises on it. So can you
yes
just repeat what is function? Can you repeat what is function?
function is relation between any object so for every input there is an output so it is
For
a
every
relation
input,
between
there is only
two
one and
objects
only output.
yes and it is
That
a
is called a
relation
function.
between two objects yes
Relation between two objects, and for
yes
every input, there is only
there
one
is
and
an
only
output yes
one output for one input. Okay. So
yes
if we have a graph and we need to know that either this graph is a function or not, what we do is we usually draw a
line
vertical
test
line, and if the vertical line touches only one point in the graph, then it means that graph is a
function
function. Okay.
mm-hmm.
So we are going to learn about polynomial functions. So poly means many, and okay, I was here on monomial. Monomial means one. So I'm writing over here x. What is this?
x is
It's a
it has
monomial.
one yeah
It is a one term. One
yes
term. So it is monomial. If I will write 2x, how many terms are there?
2x is 2
Wrong.
so it's like
So it's wrong. Because this is again one term. It's not two terms. So what I'm going to tell you is the terms are only separated. Terms, I'm writing over here. Terms are only separated with operation of addition and subtraction. So
okay.
I said x, how many terms?
1
I said 2x, how many terms?
1
I said 2x by 3, how many terms?
1
Okay. Now I'm going to say 2 plus 6, how many terms?
2
2. If I will say 2 plus x by 3, how many terms?
1
1.
yeah because 2x 2 plus x by 3 ये पूरा 1 term हो गया नहीं
No, because there is a sign of addition. So we can write it 2 by 3 plus x by 3. So it's not one term. Basically, it's 2 terms.
Okay, got it.
Okay. If I will write 2 minus 6, how many terms?
2
Sorry?
2
2. Okay. If I will write 2 minus 6 plus 3, how many terms?
3 terms 1 2 3
What happened? 2 minus 6 plus 3, how many terms?
3
Wrong. Because you first need to simplify the equation. It's minus 6 plus 1. So it's going to be 2 terms.
okay
Plus 3 and 2 are, sorry, plus 3 and plus 2 would be 5. Plus 3 and plus 2 both are constant. So you can add them and we will get 2
yes
terms. Okay. So if you say there is a digit 5. How many terms?
1.
1. Okay. 5 minus 4.
1.
1. 2x minus 5.
2 terms.
2 terms. Divided by 3.
2 terms again.
Plus 4.
It will be two terms को ये solve कर सकते हैं फिर जो ये 3 और ये इन दोनों को तो 2
Yes,
terms होंगे.
we can simplify it. Okay, if we
Yes.
have now, I'm going to clear the board. Okay, so I have x square. How many terms?
X square is 1 term.
If it's 2x square,
2x square then again 1 term.
plus 2,
2 term.
plus x,
3 term.
plus y.
4 term.
Okay, so now you know what are terms. Terms means that they can only be separated with the sign of addition or subtraction. Multiplication and division does not separate the terms. For example, I have 2x square over here. I have 2x square over here. 2 and x are multiplying with one another, but this is 1 term, not 2 terms. But if I will write 2 plus x square, it will be 2 terms. If I will write 2 minus x square, it will be again 2 terms. Okay. So terms are always separated by the sign of addition and subtraction. Now I will come to monomial. That I have 2x. How many terms are there?
1.
1. So this has 1 term and it is called monomial. Mono means 1 term. If I have 2x plus 2, what is this?
2 term.
2 terms. It has 2 terms and it is called binomial. Bi means 2.
2. Yes.
If I have 2x square plus 2 plus y, how many terms?
तो ये हो गया trinomials फिर है.
Yes, it has 3 terms and it's going to be trinomial. So if I have 3x cubed plus 2x square plus y plus 4, how many terms?
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 terms. So what is it called?
Quadnomial या polynomial?
Polynomial. Poly means many. So
Yes.
we can have specific names for them, that quadnomial in this, but we can suggest one single name, that is polynomial, for anything which have more than 1 terms.
Yes.
Even this binomial can also be called as polynomial, but it has a specific name, binomial. This trinomial is also called polynomial, but it has a specific name, trinomial. So any terms which are more than 2, more than 1, then it is called polynomial. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, now one more thing. There's a word called degree. What is the meaning of degree?
जो power होती है उसके ऊपर.
The highest power.
X के ऊपर.
Not only power,
Yes,
the highest power. The
Yes.
highest power of any equation is called degree. So if I have the word, I'm going to write it over here, 5. What is the degree of this 5?
Sorry, what? फिर से
What
बोले?
is the degree of 5?
1.
No. Degree is the
Eh?
highest power of variable.
Okay.
So what is a variable here? For example, there is no variable. It means there was a variable with the power 0 and x to the power 0 is 1. So it's not important to write it. So its power is its degree is 0, not 1.
0.
Degree is the highest power of the variable. So there was a variable that has a power 0. The answer of x to the power 0 is, do you know? Lida, you already know, you are in grade 12, that x to the power 0 is 1, y to the power 0 is 1.
Yes,
x,
yes,
y
yes,
to
I
the
know
power
this.
0 is 1. So there.
मैंने ये लिखा था यहाँ पे, यही लिखा था कि x to the power 0 मैंने equal to 1 कर दिया था.
No, it's wrong. It's not 1. It's okay. But the degree will be 0. And
हाँ
don't
ठीक है.
and stop using the annotation for some time.
Okay.
Okay, so the degree will be 0 over here.
Yes.
Okay, now we know what is a degree. Now tell me, I have 2x minus 4. What is the degree of this equation, this expression?
Degree of this expression is 1.
1. Okay. Now I have example 3x square plus x. Degree of this expression?
Is 2.
2. X cube minus 4x square plus 1.
3.
3x4 minus 4x cube plus 6x square minus 7.
4.
8x7 minus 7x minus 9.
7.
7. We can also name it as 0 degree. 1 means first degree. 2 means second degree. 3 means third degree. 4 means fourth degree. I mean, you can write it like this: fourth, third, like this. 7th. We can name them as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th degrees. Okay. The next thing you're going to tell me that an expression with 0 degree is called a constant. Any expression that has 0 degree will definitely be a constant because the variable will have degree 0, so it will be a constant. Okay.
Yes.
So expression with a degree 1 is called it's called a linear expression. Linear means 1. Degree is 1. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And an expression with degree 2 is called
ये तो समझ में आ रहा है, ये टर्शरी होता है. सेकेंडरी.
no quadratic.
Quadratic.
Quadratic means an expression
2.
that has highest degree of 2. Linear means an expression that has highest degree of 1. Constant means an expression that have highest degree 0. Highest power 0. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Third degree.
Is cubic.
Cubic. Very good. Fourth one.
Fourth is quadratic, cubic,
Quartic.
or quartic.
7th one can be called haptic. But
Haptic.
these 4 are most important: constant, linear, quadratic, and cubic. 0 degree means constant. 1 degree means linear. Second degree means quadratic. Third degree means cubic. Okay, now the most
Yes.
important thing for which our topic is concerned is the 0 degree polynomial is also known as monomial.
Okay.
1 degree polynomial, first degree polynomial has 2 terms, so it is called binomial. Second degree polynomial also has 2 terms, so it is again called binomial. Third degree polynomial has 3 terms, so it is called trinomial. And rest of all can be known as polynomial.
Polynomial.
You can just make a rough table or take the picture so that we can know. What we have learned is, what is degree? Degree is the highest power of the variable. What are terms? Terms can only be separated with the sign of addition or subtraction. Multiplication and division does not separate the terms. And what is linear, quadratic, and cubic?
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm going to erase the board. Are you getting my point now for
Yes,
polynomial?
yes, I am.
Okay. So now we are going to learn it how to write the polynomial function in the standard form. Standard form of the polynomial function. You have already studied many different kinds of functions. Example, linear functions that I already told you what a linear function like 2x plus 3 that has degree
Yes,
1.
1.
Constant
Yes.
function like a very
The
constant.
degree
Constant is
0.
called a
Yeah.
constant function and degree is 0. Quadratic
Yes.
function has a degree 2.
2.
All these functions belong to a larger group of function, and that larger group of function is called polynomial function.
Polynomial. Yes.
If p of x is a polynomial function, then it is given by p of x is equal to a n xn plus a n minus 1 xn minus 1 and this, where the coefficients are real numbers and the exponents are positive integers. So what is a polynomial? Basically, this is something written like this is something written 2x square plus 3x minus 5. This is written in this way, so not to get confused. It is only, what is this 2? This 2 is an minus 1.
Yes.
These are the coefficients that I have written over here. And what is
Yes.
this x? These x are written as x, all over x over here. And what is this 2, 1, and here x to the power 0. So in the polynomial function, the power decreases because here it's the power 2, here it's the power 1, here it's the power 0. So power is decreasing. Similarly, we can see a to the x to the power n minus 1, n minus 2, and similarly 1. So the power is decreasing. So what is a polynomial function in which there are some coefficients, there are some powers of x, and the powers of x are decreasing. Okay, and there is one more condition that the exponents are always positive.
Yes.
This is the condition. In case we have a function 2x minus 2 plus 3x minus 5, so this is not a polynomial function. Because in polynomial functions, the powers can never be negative. Exponents can never be negative. It's always positive. You can have negative sign with the coefficient,
Power.
but you cannot
Yes.
have negative signs with the exponents. Getting it?
अच्छा,
We
एक
call
सेकेंड,
the
तेरी यस तेरी तेरी एक चीज बताना मुझे। ये
yes,
जो है ये जो लिखा है कहाँ गया? ये n n-1 n-2
yes.
ये क्या बता रहा है? ये क्या चीज
This
है?
is telling that the coefficients are this is just telling the coefficient.
अच्छा.
And polynomial can be like this. First coefficient, second coefficient, third coefficient, this way. And last,
अच्छा.
there will be only constant.
Okay.
So the first one is known as leading coefficient. The highest power, the coefficient of the highest power of x, that coefficient is known as leading coefficient. The first non-zero coefficient an is called the leading coefficient. The term an xn is called the leading term, and all of this term is known as leading term. So what is leading coefficient?
Okay.
The coefficient of the highest power of x is called leading coefficient, and that term is known as leading term.
Yes.
Degree of the polynomial is n. For example, the quadratic function f of x is equal to minus 2x square plus 3x minus 5 has a leading coefficient of minus 2. What is leading coefficient? Because highest power of variable is 2. So the leading coefficient will be minus 2 and the leading term will be minus 2x square. And what will be the degree of this polynomial? The degree of this polynomial will be the highest power of x. What is the highest power of x?
2.
2. So the degree of the polynomial will be 2.
Oh, okay.
Minus 2x square plus 3x minus 5. The highest power of x is 2. So degree of the this polynomial is going to be 2. Leading coefficient is going to be minus 2 because leading coefficient is the coefficient of the highest power of x. And leading term is going to be minus 2x square. Okay, if I have a polynomial 1, this is a polynomial. So what is the leading coefficient? Leading coefficient is 1 itself. And what is the highest power? Because here it is x and here it is 0. X to the power 0 is 1. So the highest power of x is 0. So degree will be
0.
0. And what is the leading term? Leading term will be 1x to the power 0. So you're not going to get confused if you have a constant. If you have constant
Yes.
2024, what is the leading coefficient?
Leading coefficient will be this.
2024. What is leading term?
Leading term will be 2024 x to the power 0.
And what is degree?
Degree is 0.
0. So getting the point?
Leading term. हाँ, या बहुत अच्छे से समझाया